This is for my collective that feels like they were born in the Hunger Games. My collective that feels like they are participating in the Hunger Games, whether or not they agreed to it. Participating in the Hunger Games. Feeling like everything is just going wrong. Crows might be relevant. Mockingbirds might be relevant. Sold Out by Hardy is on. The perspective that you have gained more recently has been painful, or the information that you have received recently has been a hard pill to swallow. But at the same time has been extremely healing for you. My left eye is twitching. That might be something for somebody. It's been painful, but also healing at the same time, because it's like, yes, it sucks, but at least you know you can put it down. Yes, it sucks, but at least you can put it down. Yes, it was painful, but at least you know how to match energies now. At least you know how to be fair now. At least you know how to identify those feelings now. At least you know that wasn't paranoia. I'm hearing there was something that you so strongly did not want to believe, and you kept gaslighting yourself and saying, no, that can't be it. There's got to be another explanation, but intuitively you knew the whole time. And you just kept pushing it away because it's just not something you wanted to believe was possible. And I still, it said, what a wall to wall, and I still ain't sold out. Wall to wall, and I'm still not sold out. You're going to be selling out arenas, selling out shows, selling out books, selling out, you can't sell out a podcast, but you get what I mean. Not that you're a sellout. It's that everything you've been planning for is going to sell out. Like, everybody's going to want a piece of it. And now they're showing me Taylor Swift's, like, world tour. How, like, I don't remember how many albums, and Swifties don't come for me, but it was, like, I don't know, 4 albums or whatever. It was, like, she had her own entire concert. She had no openers, and it was just her doing all of her albums. And then she did a world tour, and she sold out probably all of them. I mean, I don't know if it was, like, literally, but, like, probably. And it's kind of like that, like, everybody across the world wants a piece of what you're going to give. And I'm hearing I can't think of somebody better to take this position. Can't think of who's better qualified for this position, who is more deserving for this position. Sorry, I'm going to pull it together. Somebody that passed, who loved you dearly, has been trying to get you back to yourself. It's All Coming Back to Me by Celine Dion. They're trying to get you back to yourself because who you are, who you've always been underneath all that pain and programming and trauma, has been, and my Roomba for confirmation, has been the most godlike thing. And I've got to pause so I can turn him off. There were days that the sun was so cruel that all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew that my eyes were drying up forever. So life has been very cruel to you, and that's why this person, this passed on loved one, has been trying so hard to get you back to the younger version of you that didn't experience the harshness of life. And yes, that was a slow and steady, the slowest process in the entire world for you, or at least it feels like that. But I'm hearing, I can't imagine a better person to do this, because you are the most kind and giving person out there. And anybody that doesn't feel that way is because they wronged you or they crossed your boundaries. Because anybody that's allowed in your energy can see how kind you are and see how giving you are. See how motherly you are, or fatherly, or whatever. See how you are quite literally that person that will give somebody the last dollar, that will give somebody the shirt off of your back. It's all coming back to me now. And so because all of your past self is coming back to you now, so is everything from your past lives. I'm hearing your destiny, whatever it is that your like soul contract signed up for, it's all coming back to you now. And I'm seeing like a boomerang. Like you had to throw things away for it to come back to you. And all you need to do is rest up. All you need to do is just sit and wait for this thing to come. And look, I have never noticed this. In the stained glass window, it looks like this woman is giving the exact same way. Godly. This looks like a stained glass window from like a church. Godly. Young. The young version of you is the one that possesses the wealth. And you had to return to that old version of you. This young version of you. You had to return to the young version of you to get to the sun, to get to the brightness, to get to the rainbows and butterflies and the fuzzies, the warm fuzzies. And perhaps you are a person who experienced very little nurturing in your life, probably negative nurturing. You probably gave so much more nurturing to other people than you ever received in your life, and I don't know how you knew how to nurture people when you weren't being nurtured yourself, but you did it. Sunflowers might be relevant. You looked at all of your choices and you said, I don't like any of these. They're not good enough for me. And not in a way that you think you're better than anybody. No. But your nervous system said, no, this isn't safe. You had anxiety. Something kept you up all night. Something kept you looped. Like your brain looped on the thing. Like whatever it is, it caused you pain. And you said, no more pain. No more sadness. 717. No more pain, no more sadness, only love. And it's giving like a child's love, right? Like, it's giving like a child's love. Because when you think about children, they just love everybody. They just love anybody that's kind to them or has the same interests as them. It's like, oh, you've got a butterfly shirt. Me too. We're best friends. It's like that non-judgmental, like, I don't care what it is. Like, I don't care about all those other things. We have something in common and let's just stay in that. There's something about you that can find love in any situation. You just have to learn how to harness it. Because you can find love in any situation, you seem to find love in situations that aren't meant for you. And that's what God, Spirit, the universe has been trying to teach you this whole time, is that just because somebody shows you a little bit of kindness doesn't mean they love you the way that you love them. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't love them. It just means that you just don't give all of the love that you're capable of giving. There needs to be a little bit more of an equal exchange, and that's okay. You're understanding it now. You're understanding it now. (838). You understand it now, and because you understand it from such a zoomed out perspective, it hurts less. Because when you remain in the mindset of they don't know better, but they will get there. They don't know better, but they will get there. They're not ready yet. When you can remain in the energy of understanding and compassion for where they are and where they are stuck because you were stuck there once too, it removes the pain. It's still sad. And it's still painful, but it gives you more balance in that pain where you're depersonalizing a lot of that pain. And that's how you call in everything that is meant for you. Depersonalizing, because it's all projections. It's all projections, people not wanting to carry their own burdens, and so they would rather put them on you, whether or not they're consciously doing it. They'll receive judgment. And even for those you love, they might receive judgment, but that's the only thing that's going to get them on the right path. God, Spirit, the universe is just trying to correct their path so they can be with you on yours.